NBC4 News at 11 a.m. starts now.
For the 3.3 million Americans who filed for jobless benefits in just the last week. NBC4's Mekahlo Medina live on our newsroom with a deeper look at this economic impact. Matt.
Good morning, Michael. Good morning, everybody. Let's start first with those unemployment numbers. They were on the high end of what most experts expected. Take a closer look here. 3.3 million Americans, you mentioned, filing for unemployment insurance across the country. About 1 million of those right here in California. Usually that would do a doozy on the stock market, but with the stimulus package that just passed the Senate, the market's actually in the green right now, up about 900 points. It's been that way all morning long. Experts say the reaction is a direct effect of the stimulus package that passed the Senate last night, is expected to pass the House tomorrow. Here's what it means for you. Individuals will get about $1,200 if they make less than $75,000 a year. Couples, about $2,400 if they make less than $150,000. Parents get an extra $500 per child. The payments will electronically be deposited if you received last year's refund that way. Otherwise, it'll be mailed to you. That should happen within about 3 weeks or so. The package also includes incentives for businesses to keep workers on the payroll. Loans will essentially become grants. They'll also expand unemployment benefits. That could mean 4 months of full paychecks for laid-off workers. In total, it's a $2 trillion price tag that one financial expert here in LA says it's worth it to attack the financial crisis head on and let health experts get the pandemic under control.
If we knock this out, in my humble opinion, we're going to have a much easier time getting the economy back to full force if workers are healthy, if people are able to work and feel safe spending money as well as going to work and earning money.
Okay, so what if you're a homeowner in California? The governor knocked out a deal with 4 out of the 5 major banks and 200 credit unions to give homeowners a breather for at least 3 months here to forbearance on their mortgage without penalties. You have to display a hardship, either losing your job or may have been furloughed. One mortgage expert in downtown LA says that could also apply to small property landlords.
They could still trigger this clause by telling the mortgage servicer or the bank that, hey, I have tenants living in this house. They're not able to pay rent, so therefore I don't want to have to make that mortgage payment. Please give me a forbearance of 3 months until they can get back up.
Meantime, for renters specifically, the governor is looking at creating a statewide moratorium on evictions. He's already issued an executive order that allows cities and counties to adopt legislation on their own that would stop landlords from evicting tenants who miss their next rent payments. That's the latest. Live in the newsroom, I'm Mekahlo Medina, NBC4 News.